Hello, dudes and dudettes. I saw this like recently new video like 1 day ago of the Veilguard. So yeah, I'm gonna react to it, gonna see what they have to say. Yeah, let's start, I would say.
I'm Hillary Heidi, a producer at Bioware.
Game progression.
Let's take a look at game progression in Dragon Age: The Veilguard. In this video, we'll cover skill progression, item progression, and companion progression. My goal is to build a rogue assassin who darts around my enemies and strikes them down.
Exactly what I want to play as, rogue assassin, Rose.
Down with poison blades. In order to craft this build, I'll need to invest in the right skills, find and upgrade gear, and ensure my companions complement my strategy. Let's start by looking at skill progression. As you complete missions, find codex entries, explore the world, and kill enemies, you'll level up your class. Each new level grants more health and unlocks skill points. The Constellation skill tree is where you spend points to unlock new skills.
Wait, they added like torn damage? Like in an RPG? So somebody attacks you, then you have like 154 torn damage that they take. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay.
Each class has a unique skill tree and can specialize in a specific form of combat. Specializations unlock at level 20. Rogues can specialize as saboteurs, Veil Rangers, or duelists. I'm going to build toward the duelist specialization, which emphasizes agility.
Same thing as I'm gonna do.
Enemies with necrotic damage.
Sounds cool.
There are 4 types of skills: traits, passives, abilities, and ultimates. Traits are activated by button combos. The Riposte trait launches a powerful counterattack after a successful parry or defend. Passives are skills that are always active. The Death's Blessing passive gives you plus 10% necrotic damage. Abilities are actions you trigger during combat. With the Toxic Dash ability, you dash toward your target to land a deadly blow, dealing necrotic damage.
I didn't even feel the need to explain this.
This also applies the Sundered status, but we'll talk more about statuses when we get to companions. And finally, ultimates are high-impact, large attacks that take longer to charge up, but create devastating amounts of damage. Within the duelist specialization, I have access to a unique ultimate ability called a Murder of Crows. I'll unlock this ability and then switch over to my character screen to equip my new ultimate. You can swap out your abilities
and ultimates too. A Murder of Crows.
You can also enhance your abilities.
Oh, wait. So you only have 4 ability slots and you have to replace one of your abilities with the ultimate so that you only have 3 abilities and the ultimate? That's kind of lame. They should have made a 5th slot in my opinion. Because I'm guessing, well, I mean, that's kind of logical, that the ultimate ability is gonna be on a big cooldown, right? Like, it's probably gonna be a couple of minutes or a few minutes, you know? Oh, this guy, nice own enchantments. But at least it isn't chance, so you can actually pick which one. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
But we'll get to that in part 2. By leveling up, unlocking new skills, and choosing a specialization, you can start to design.
Was that a Murder of Crows?
But this is only the beginning. In part 2, we'll talk about item progression.
End it now.
Oh. This animation is the one they showed off in their first good trailer, so their second trailer, like gameplay trailer. I really hope, and it was also a rogue. I really hope rogue doesn't just have one finisher, or every class doesn't just have one finisher, because I'm already kind of suspect at the moment because they're showing off the same finisher instead of like a different one. It makes things there is not a different one. Let's hope I'm wrong. Let's hope I'm wrong. I'm gonna buy the game anyway, so. Item progression, okay.
Your character Rook can equip up to 9 items. Each class has their own main hand, offhand, and alternate weapon. For example, my rogue has a sword.
I'm guessing that if you're two-handing, yeah, that's obvious, because then your offense would be placed. Same with stuff, yeah. An alternate weapon. Okay, that's for the rogue that she's showing now. With a rogue, a bow is obvious. What would a mage have? Would that be the dagger and an orb? And then the warrior would have maybe a two-hander in there. Well, unless he has two weapons here, we'll have a two-hander in there. Because I don't think sword and shield are one slot. Offhand is probably shield. Yeah, they've already showed that, by the way.
A rapier and a bow for ranged attacks.
A
You also have a
bow.
helmet, armor, a belt, an amulet, and 2 rings. You can acquire items in 2 ways. The first is by visiting vendors and faction stores. The higher you raise your reputation with each faction, the more items become available for purchase. The second way to acquire items is simply by finding them in the world. For example, while exploring the necropolis,
I wonder if you can lose reputation, like rep. I don't think so. Nah, probably not.
halls, I discover a new main hand weapon, the Enchanted Longblade. Every item has stats and properties, as well as a rarity, ranging from uncommon to rare, to epic, to legendary.
In my other video, I did mention those. By the way, she missed unique. Like, I literally saw them hover over unique. Maybe she's gonna say it now. I don't know, like preemptively, like when they're mining her. What?
This uncommon item has high physical damage and stagger stats, along with a property that deals plus 20% final attack damage, making the final blow and attack chains more powerful. Perfect for my melee-focused assassin build.
Why not talk about the unique, by the way?
But what if I want to make it even better? At the heart of item progression is the Caretaker's Workshop.
There you can make
Caretaker is a
uniques.
mysterious entity that has set up shop in your home base, the Lighthouse.
I go where I am needed, dweller. Now, I am here.
Yeah, that dude or dudette looks kind of cool. Well, it's obviously a female. Voice, but yeah. The fuck, man.
Dweller, now, I am here.
Here you can upgrade item stats and enchant your items. The workshop has its own rank,
Which
0
makes them
to 10.
unique.
You can increase this rank by finding caretaker mementos out in the world, or buying them at shops. The higher the rank, the better your upgrades. When you upgrade an item, you'll spend the required resources, and that item will get a stat increase. At the
I remember these resources for upgrading the shop itself, so it does use kind of the same resources, which I was afraid of. So I really hope you actually get like a shit ton of those, and you need like it's saying here, right? This is just for uncommon to probably rare. No, it will become. Maybe there are different steps of uncommon. Maybe it's like, oh wait, this +3. Okay, wait. So maybe +0 is a common weapon. Although I don't know. It's probably gonna be something like when it gets to a certain amount of pluses, it becomes like a rare or something. Or I could be totally wrong.
At the same time, its level will increase by 1 until it matches your current Caretaker's Workshop rank.
Oh. Okay. So I am wrong.
A higher rank unlocks new enchantments. These can be applied to an item or ability, imbuing it with a unique property. For example, I can enchant my main hand weapon with +25%
Doesn't make it
more
unique though?
stagger to quickly set up enemy takedowns. I'll also add an enchantment to one of my abilities, Toxic Dash, to increase its crit damage by 25%.
Oh, that's
Your
cool.
companion's items can be upgraded and enchanted as well. More on that in part 3.
This is a legendary cloak, right? I mean, it's orange. Legendary, yeah.
But the workshop rank affects more than just the items you bring to the shop. Anytime you find or buy a new item in the world, its level will match the current rank. So if your current rank is 1, new items you find will be at level 1. But if your current
I don't know if I like that. What if you find an upgrade? Let's say you have a what's the max, like +4 or something? I don't know. Let's say you have +4 weapon. It's an uncommon, but you find it rare, and it's let's say +1. So then everything you find is gonna be +1. Am I getting this right? Yes, right? I don't know how I feel about that. So it would be more beneficial to actually have the like +4 equipped while looting. Like that's the vibe I'm getting here.
rank is 5, new items will be at level 5.
Yeah.
And if you find or purchase a duplicate of an item you already own, 2 things happen.
Prepare yourself.
You can mix them
First,
together.
the level of your existing item will jump up to match the Caretaker's Workshop rank, increasing its stats. The item
Okay.
will also be empowered, unlocking a property and increasing its rarity. Buying a duplicate of my offhand weapon, the Duelist Blade, bumps up the blade's stats, unlocks a property that applies necrosis to enemies I hit with Riposte, and changes its rarity from uncommon to rare. So it's a good
Is that the only way to upgrade your rarity? Because it doesn't go into more detail about that. If it is, it's kind of lame. Well, in a way. Like, needing to have two of the same kinds to get a rarity up. Like I think like it's not complex, but I think they're making it more complex than it has to be, in my opinion. Having 2 items of the same kind, like that isn't complex, obviously, but they're making it more like they're giving you an extra step to make it a rare item, for example. I kind of, yeah. Well, you heard my opinion. I think it shouldn't be that way, but I think it should be an upgrade though to your weapon, but I don't think it should be tied to rarity. What the
Good idea to
fucking
keep-
hell, man?
leveling up your Caretaker's Workshop, because the higher its rank, the better your items will be, whether you're upgrading them at the workshop or finding them out in the world. Another item type you can find or buy are runes. Each rune provides a passive bonus to your build, as well as an active bonus you can trigger.
That's nice.
Up to 3 runes can be slotted into Rook's Lyrium Dagger. I'll slot in this Scorch rune, which allows my otherwise necrotic focus build to deal out fire damage. But skills, items, and upgrades aren't the only elements of creating your build, because in the Veilguard, you're not fighting alone.
By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but thank God you don't actually have to aim like in the beginning of the video, because I want to play this with a controller. Thank fucking God. What the fuck is with the double? Dude, this automatically double clicks, what the fuck?
In part 3, we'll talk about companion progression.
Okay.
Each companion has their own skill tree and unique items. They can be equipped with a main hand weapon, an offhand weapon or keepsake,
Like, it does look
armor,
smooth though.
and a trinket. Some gear, such as this Corvid cloak on Lucanus, can enhance my character's build. In this case, applying bleeding or necrotic damage whenever I detonate an overwhelmed target. And at the Caretaker's Workshop, I can upgrade and enchant companion items just like Rook's gear. Let's upgrade Lucanus' Corvid cloak to level 5, greatly increasing its bonus ability damage, and enchant it with +1 maximum stack of necrosis. Companions also have their own skill trees, so as they level up, you can spend points to unlock skills that complement
Okay, that's
your own.
really simple one.
Some abilities can serve as primers, applying status effects to enemies such as sundered, overwhelmed, or weakened. Other abilities are detonators, combining with primers to create powerful detonations on status-afflicted targets. You can swap out companion abilities anytime you're not in combat, just like Rook. In some cases, you'll want to spec companions with abilities that can fill in for weak spots in your build. For example, if I know I'm going to face a horde of Darkspawn, which are resistant to my Rook's necrotic damage but weak against fire, I'll want to bring along a companion like Davrin, who has powerful fire abilities. I'll also bring Nev, who can detonate targets that I've primed.
Yeah, okay.
First, I'll use Davrin's Asan
That's
Strike
kinda
ability
cool, though.
to inflict
Yeah.
fire damage and knock
So if
down
you can
his Darkspawn.
designate it, yeah.
Next, I'll rush in with Toxic Dash to prime a target with the Sundered status. And finally, I'll
then-
use
then
Nev's
you can-
Icebreaker ability on the Sundered enemy to detonate it. In other situations, such as this battle against the undead, I want to max out my necrotic damage potential. I can accomplish that by bringing along Lucanus.
Wait, this is a boss battle? I'm guessing they just picked like a normal skeleton with a cloak. I think even probably the model exists in the game. And they just put like 5 fireballs. And they gave him a staff, maybe like the whole thing is like already exists. I think this is this might, but I think it's highly likely because the skeleton is probably gonna show up in the game, you know. We've always seen that, by the way. But yeah, like it. I'm guessing it's more of a mini boss, but has a boss health bar. Although, compared to the like original game, the first gameplay trailer, didn't have that big of a health bar. So this actually might just be a like mini boss. For them, I don't care, but don't put too many copy paste characters in. Well, NPCs in.
Undead, I want to max out my necrotic damage potential. I can accomplish that by bringing along Lucanus, a fellow rogue whose gear and abilities increase the amount of...
Wait. Wouldn't necrotic damage be... Wouldn't undead be, like, you know, resistant? That's the word I was looking for. Because I just... When I think of necrotic damage, and I think a vendetta. I think they go together. But okay, they can go that way.
Out of necrotic damage I can deal out.
Like fire damage.
Our progression systems
like
allow you to finely tune your skills,
that would be logical.
gear, and companions to create the perfect build.
Got us in the distance.
Whoa! What the fuck? That's so cool. Wait,
Got
what?
us in the distance.
Wait, is that a murder of crows? Because she's using the fucking ultimate. Wait. Doesn't say though. Earlier on, it did show this icon, but
Got us in the distance.
raw. Ah man, like if I wasn't already convinced that I was gonna play crows and the rogue, I am definitely now. Holy fucking shit, man. This looks awesome. This is what a rogue should be. Plus the character looks really good, I'm not gonna lie.
Skills, gear, and companions to create the perfect build.
Yeah, okay, yeah, this actually looks kind of good, guys. Like, not gonna lie, this actually, like, especially at the end, like, I'm trying to actually find where she swaps her ability. Wait, wasn't it in here? Yes, it is a murder, of course. It is the same icon. Oh my fucking god. I thought it was a swirl thing that they showed. But holy fucking shit, it's actually so cool. I'm not gonna lie, this is really cool. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I see you next time. Bye.